welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me and my beautiful partner in crime, Colm. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about contact, because in my last lesson, which I unfortunately failed at being able to record to bring to you, walk on. I've already warmed him up, so we've done some warm up on the long rein and he thinks he's done. Walk on, Colm. Come on. Whoop, let's go. Now we're going. In my last lesson with Lucy, we were working on contact. So I thought, come on, I'd catch you guys up, because hopefully, fingers crossed, I've got a plan. I've got a plan to try and get you visual and audio. Let's see if it works. It'll be third time lucky. So yes, I wanted you to be abreast of what we had been working on, so it's not a big jump from one to the other. And someone else had left a comment on my last lesson video where I did a voiceover about sort of bend and flexion, and I felt like the contact kind of helps to bring it, well, it did for me and Colm, helped to bring it all together. So I'll try and keep this a short one, just explaining what I'm doing. So what we're doing here, and I might just halt again. Come on. So I just do a leg wrap. So I wrap my legs, wrap my thighs, and he'll halt. I feel like my saddle's gone skew-iffy, Colm. So it's a matter of really soft ice cream shoulders, pivoting elbow, so the elbow's soft and flexible, and then bringing the contact, so I can feel a bit of pressure in the hand, but the hand is really soft. It's coming from the elbow. And we're just going to ask for the bit to create like a little smile. Oh, I need to sit forward. Take my weight off the back. A little smile in the corners of his mouth. And there he gives, so I give back. And that comes from the elbow. Little bit more, Colmy. So he's going to resist a bit. Let's do it again. So soft with the shoulders. So yeah, good boy. Then what we want to do is when he's in there, in that frame, so his back is lifted. Okay, soft again. And I find when I do melt and soften the shoulders is when he does release. So I'm going to sit slightly to the inside and keep my weight in my inside stirrup so that when he walks off, he can't load up on that inside foreleg, which is what he likes to do, and he needs to step across, and therefore he'll be straight as he moves forward. So that's if we can get him to walk, because he's not used to walking into the contact. Walk on. So he wants to go to the right, so I sit to the right, so ask for this contact. Yep, and walk on. And walk on. And walk on. Yeah, and he stepped left. Well done. So just give him a little scratch there. Walk on. And we're going to walk on. Walk on. Yep. So as he walks on, my elbow is going to move with him, but I'm still keeping a contact, which he's not used to. We're going to walk on. The other day he was actually, which is what Bella did, backing up. So I've got to make sure also that my bottom is nice and soft and light so that he can lift his back. There he wants to go on the inside shoulder. Yep. Make sure I'm sitting to the inside. Okay, good boy. Bit of contact. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. So by the end of our session, got to remember not to click as well, guys. I'm so sorry. I try and edit that out. It's pretty tricky. So if I don't do it in the first place, it'll make my editing a lot easier. So even as we're walking around here, so my hand is still following, but I'm keeping a pressure, an even pressure on both reins. I'm keeping myself in the position statement, right? Had to think about that. And when he does come up out of the contact, see, you wanted to load that inside shoulder then. I've got it, yeah, create that little smile in the corners of his mouth by bringing my elbows back. Good boy. Good. Come on. Why is this the stopping spot? Walk on. So we're going to create that same thing into the trot. Like I said, I have already warmed up, so I'm going to not bore you guys with too much walk. So up around this top part, he gets really sticky because we're going away from the shed and away from Bella, and this is just his pony brain. So instead of me nagging with my legs, I'm just giving him a slight little tap, tap, tap with the whip, which is, it's not whacking him, it's tapping him and annoying him till I get what I want, then it stops. Okay, so we're going to try this into the trot. So again, soft shoulders. Good, that was quite good. Change diagonal. We're going to walk. So even down into the walk, I'm keeping that contact, soft shoulders. We're going to go with lovely into the contact, into the trot. Good, oh yeah, that was a good one. Good boy, little scratch. Well done. Good boy, well done. And we'll give him a rest. So this is a new idea for Colm, to be in the contact. So it's quite hard for them to hold it for too long. So I like to give him some breaks in between so he can stretch. He's feeling quite lazy today. We'll change the rein. Just do a little stirrup step there. So we're on the next rein. Come on. Off that shoulder. Good boy. Good boy. So we're going to pick up the contact, and this is also a good transition to practice, because when you're in your test, you've got to go from, you know, your sort of medium walk into a long rein walk, and then back, pick up the reins into a medium walk again. Oh, I nearly couldn't get all that out then. And you want that to be a nice, smooth, seamless transition, so they're not resisting that contact. Again, keeping the shoulders nice and soft, give a little shimmy. Soft hinging elbows, independent hand. Good boy. Come on. Soggy bottom. Pelvis forward, lift the back. Good boy. And we're going to go up forward into a trot with soft shoulders, hinging elbow, contact down both reins. And we're going to lift the energy, and we're going to trot. Good boy. So I lost him. Ask for the smile with soft shoulders. Yeah, good boy. Watch he doesn't go on that inside shoulder. We're going to ask for walk. Oh my God, I'm worn out. Your hard work, mate. All right. So I'm going to ask for the contact. Walk on. And again, it's about making every transition a 10. No, not on that shoulder. So you want him to walk forward into that contact so that they're learning that this is the way they need to go. He's going a bit too deep there. So that again is an avoidance. So soft shoulders, hinged elbow, contact. And we're going to ask for the trot. Up, up, lift the energy. See, I kept my heels on too long there. I want to go a bang and then up into it. Good boy, that's better. That's the one. Lovely, lovely, lovely trot. Yes, yes. Good boy, good boy. Soft, 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 soft. Good boy, nice, nice, nice. Good, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. So we're going to ask for walk again with the smile. So we lost it a little bit. And ask for trot. Forward. Good boy. Ooh, elbow came out. So when my elbow comes out like that, it means my hand's gone flat. And that's a blocking. Let's try again. Up, 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 up. Energy, energy. of the rein. Good boy. So at the moment, if he wants to offer me canter, particularly on this rein, I'm taking it. Up, 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 up. Elbows in. And to rot. Cause, well done, bud. Because we're not doing a lot of canter just yet. We're still building up his fitness, building up his lungs. So, yeah, and you can see he gets a bit puffed by it. But if he wants to offer me canter, I'm just allowing it to happen. Because again, I'm also looking for forward. So if he wants to offer me forward, I'm not stopping him. And as long as it's in a nice, polite way, of course. I mean, if he wanted to put his head between his knees and take off, then that's a big fat no. But yeah, when it's just a nice, soft, I want to go forward, I'm like, yeah, sure, no worries, go forward. We're going to roll with that. So I hope that helped a little bit. I didn't want to go on too long about the contact, and I'm sure when I do get my tech organised and I can bring you Lucy's fabulous instruction and her audio, she'll be explaining it a lot better than I can, but that's my interpretation of what we were talking about in our last lesson, which was all about getting him to move through the contact. So trying to create energy from behind, and then you create like the ball, I suppose. It's like the whip, isn't it? So they need actually that contact at the front to be able to move up into it, so then the back can lift and they can be going in a much better way. That ultimately, once the muscles are built up, will be more comfortable for him and for your horse if you're out there riding, or if you're not a rider and you just come along to see what we're up to, you'll have a better understanding of why we like them to be in that frame, because ultimately it is more comfortable for them to carry us on a muscled back that's lifting and they're using their core than a hollow back, because that just creates pain and unsoundness for them. It's a bit like us. It's all about having a stable core so that we can support our own back, which, as we know, takes a lot of work. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got something out of it. Please like, comment and subscribe if you don't already. I'd love to build my subscription even more. And so your support I do really appreciate. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.